Hello there, welcome back to the Ottomans. Last time, well, before England, we basically got everything set up for a war against the French. And all now, I think we are more or less ready to do so. The problem is, of course, that Milan and Tuscany are allied with them, so we'll potentially get them on our necks as well. Which, of course, is a horribly annoying little thing, but nothing I really can do with that. Also, most likely annex Burgundy, I think, due to the fact they have become diplomatic. And this guy will probably live further, which also is problematic to do. But yeah, we'll consider what we'll do right now. We'll simply have to use Guyana here, militarists, for all it's worth. So we'll definitely go after the French here, and I think we should be fine. Provence, Oldenburg, Württemberg aren't really that scared. The problem here will be Milan and Tuscany, but I can allow them to siege a little bit of land, and then we'll just rotate with our navy. I think we also do have quite a bit of cash, so our maintenance shouldn't really be a problem as well. So, let's see how this goes. The French do have about 70,000 people, I believe. People, army, troops. I believe that we decided or end up realizing. So for now, that'll be the goal here. Simply lure them into battles that they'll most likely lose. That'll be the tactic here, I think. Just place the armies in positions, and we'll see how this goes. Once again, I'll probably not fight Milan or Tuscany. I'll probably just leave them be for the time being. And that is an annoying little army. I did not think Milan would have 30,000 men. So we're basically equal here in troops, I think. So generals and things like that will be the deciding factor. And as such, I think I can afford to buy one. A 5 shock. That won't really help that much right now, unfortunately. Can I invest in tech? I can invest in diplomatic tech. Do I want to right now? Probably not. We also had a free slot here. The big question is, do we want to take another offensive idea, or do we want to take something else? Let's see, administrative was something that we were considering. This is basically just become a test game right now. I think that we'll take... Yeah, we'll take admin ideas for the mercenaries. They could potentially be very good to have, even though I don't really have manpower issues. And we'll also use the core creation cost minus 25% to our advantage here. I have to consider if I'll actually go any further than just the 3 first, but yeah. Do you want trade ideas perhaps with that extra little bit of money? Probably not. We'll have more than enough to use diplomacy points on. I think we'll actually go for, as I said, the administrative ideas, or... No. I think we'll actually go for innovative here. Simply see how that works for us. So we'll be waiting for the enemy's armies. There's 35,000 are currently standing up there, and well, not doing much. I wish I actually had espionage right now, so I could know exactly where the armies in question are. That would be fairly good. I think I will take a chance here, try and get rid of those 2 armies. I know for a fact that they wander into France somewhere, so it's not a horrible idea. We'll see how it turns out. There we go, so far we have 4 battles here, more or less. The battles here have been lost. It's ship battle, or Burgundy, the ships, and then we also had a case of me not paying attention. Lost quite a bit of an army here, but it'll replenish, and I was able to wipe the Tuscan army. Once again, we'll just retreat with these guys. We don't really want to fight a superior army, if we can avoid that. There's 6,000 men here, 6,000 Frenchmen that are kind enough to land in the area where we'll probably kill them. Well, at least hope I'll horribly kill them. So, big battle here. Let's see how it actually turns out. Should be a victory, due to the fact that I added a lot more troops. They lost 16, we lost 9. Good for us. We do have a higher regeneration rate, I guess I should call it. And as such, it's not really horrible. These guys will take a little bit of run inland, and all in all, we're pretty happy about that. They also destroyed another small army, so so far, things seem to be going in our favor. I'll show you the, well, if there is any more battles. There we have one already here, I think. At least as soon as they actually decide to march on me. I'll wait until that happens and I'll get back to you. There we have a big battle, 50,000 men. If I join, yeah, let's just get everything on into that battle straight away here. I'll still be losing a lot of men, I think. Yeah, I lost 14, they lost about the same. So, not great, but losses are equal, we'll retreat with most of the armies here. And I'll try not to push too hard for too fast. That is definitely going to be a goal here. Military access with these guys is kind of a positive thing because that means I can place my armies here and thus, as I said, prolong the front line. We also do want to some extent get rid of the. Let's see, what can I break diplomatic here? Hitting vassal, military access with. Yeah, I think we'll break the military access we have with Venice for the time being. And we'll probably use that for something else. I'll also march this guy. Not my general army. Doesn't really matter. We'll march these two armies up to Poitou. And hopefully destroy this French army. Should. Or almost destroy it. But yeah, I'll keep these armies up here in more or less a well defensible location. Can I place a 20k army here? I can. And I can do it safely. Then I might get a little bit up to here, but yeah, I got a little bit up to here. And will most likely end up losing an army. So I'm spreading them a little bit too. How should I put this? I'm spreading them too far out, and that is currently being a painful experience, it might seem like. So Rueg fell. Good. Then we can go up to Levicine. And let's see how this battle actually goes. I think we'll actually send these guys to back up. So we did win that battle, but just barely. I guess we should pull back here to at least a little bit more defensible location and just allow them to attack us here. That is a big French army, so I don't really want to attack that unless I can do it on my terms or avoid it entirely. So, going to get a little bit of an advantage here, I think. Let's get the leader over here. So they are going to attack here on the 5th. I'm going to allow them to attack. They are going to outnumber us, but they would have changed their mind if I hadn't. So yeah, that is a horrible result for us. We lost 20,000, they lost far less. And right now we are definitely starting to get ourselves in a little bit of a sticky situation here. I need to get complete control of my armies again. Figure out where is the biggest and set them up as they are supposed to be. So I'll just get complete control where I have troops again. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. So, we do have another battle here. The French kind of tried to ambush me, but as a result, they got their, well, stack wiped, to be honest. So that's a little bit surprising, but it's perfectly fine. I do enjoy a good stack wipe. And apparently there is fairly big armies here in well, moving more or less. I do have the Guyane army there too to back me up. So it's not like I am completely helpless, but even so, it's not a good situation right now. And I need to basically, I think, toss everything that I have into this. We're missing 48,000 men from our army, so it's not really like we have too much to spare here. But the French should have some very horrible negative modifiers here, but even so, they aren't losing as much men as I would have liked here. We lost 22, they lost 16, so they are winning on that score. But once again, we are taking less war exhaustion, and I think that might actually be key here. Let's see what else. That is about it. So let's see. We'll leave Mustafa and his army there. We'll send everyone else back. Try and get them to reinforce a little bit. There are still some annoying little factors here, like this. The French have some troops. The Milanese have a fair amount of their troops left. It's almost like I should consider hunting this thing down, but I'm a little bit unsure. Let's take a quick look on ledgers, armies, total. Muscovy has most now, so we're going to get a huge rush that we might have to play with. French have 54,000 troops in play and 70,000 manpower. The Milan and everyone else here, I don't think they would be too much to worry about here. We still have troops available. We have siege this one. We have a running war school, and I don't really think that I can take more than these 4 provinces anyway, since I most likely will have to aim at selling it to Guyane. So I can at most take 4 provinces, and that is exactly what we'll be trying to do, I think. These two will change places. I don't really want anyone to. Why are you suffering attrition? mild winter, actually. That's an interesting one. But even so, as I said here, what we'll most likely go for is these 4 provinces. 46% war score. We still simply need to, we just need to keep things going up for a little bit, get them some more war score, and that's about it. As you can see, this will bring me over 104% overextension for 4 provinces, which is hilarious. After that, I'm pretty sure what we'll actually do here is go for a war with these guys. Constant military access, we might actually just go ahead here and declare war straight away, take that stability hit, forcefully vassalize them, I think. We might actually just go for the annex and then re-release them so they will actually convert to lands for us. Hopefully then they'll also be militarist. I have no idea if they'll actually be that, but we could try and see what happens. The negative thing, of course, is then that we don't really have any diplomatic relations to spare, but that is also fine. There are some Leicester nationalists up here that actually hasn't, didn't actually get any warning that there were, but I probably should have realized that the coup had halted, which is kind of also another reason why I want to end this war quickly, because I can't actually send any troops up here. They'll probably siege that, and then I'll have to reapply the coring process, which of course will be fairly expensive. But yeah, I'm a little bit unsure. I would have liked these guys to be militarists like Scotland, but nothing I could do with that really. I'm also very tempted also to go for another holy war against these guys as soon as I can. So the problem here is now is that we have Milan, we have Tuscan armies. We basically have a lot of annoying factors to take into account, and fighting these wars in, well, the winter and such is a hassle. So what we will be doing is, of course, stand a little bit on the front lines, but just a little bit. We'll see what happens once we have fought a little bit longer. So we currently have a big problem here, and that is the united army of both the Milanese, the French, everyone. Once again, they don't have as many troops as I do, but even so, my armies are a little bit scattered right now. They'll probably march or sort themselves out in Auvergne, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. These guys are actually marching on Limousine, but they're alone, which is hilarious. Well, they were alone. Now we'll do this, and yeah, we did get a fairly big battle here. I should probably have ordered the march of these guys a little bit sooner. And I'll reapply the military axis here. Simply because of the fact that it will actually be hilariously good to have right now. So, if I add another army to the mix, how will you be doing then? The fact of the matter is I have higher morale, and that is basically the only thing I've got going for me right now, I think. That and the fact that I have a higher military manpower regain. That is basically my only advantages, I think, right now. So, let's just continue this war for a little while. They'll probably... We've lost claims to... Yeah, it's due to the mission, I think. Might as well cancel that. We won't really do it, so no reason to keep it. We'll also reduce war exhaustion here. It's not really that expensive, and we'll be getting rid of a lot of our problems. It's too bad that I can't actually use these guys to my advantage, but nothing I really can do with that right now. I could always try and build a fleet and everything here, but I wouldn't be able to get over the overseas, so it wouldn't really make too much of a difference. But yeah, I think we'll just continue as we have right now, allowing them to attack us, trying to push them on the back foot, and hopefully we'll get the deal we want. We're getting closer, so we'll see how it goes. Pretender rebels, actually. Well, we can deal with them later. We'll see how it goes. Once again, a very big French Milan army here is coming. There's a little bit annoying, these guys. I might actually just go ahead, get myself military access again with the Venetians and kill them off. But yeah, we definitely need to help there. We'll send those guys first, and then we'll apply these guys as soon as they hit. Shouldn't be too much of a interesting... Well, it will of course be a little bit of an interesting battle, but it should be basically fairly straightforward. Attack on the 11th. So there we go. Send everything to help here. And with that, they should, I think, be ready to give up here. Apparently not. Show superiority. What happened here? Well, they're not that far away, so we're getting closer at least. We'll probably kill off both of these armies, like Siege de Dauphine and Avignon. And then hopefully we can use that as our way to end this. I'll also go ahead and use this army, get rid of these sieges in all the annoying people in Guyane. So that should be fine. But yeah, let's just go ahead and lay sieges to, I guess, these two. And then we'll see what happens if the French can respond to that. which I do doubt. So there we go, Leinster fell. We go ahead here and just like, that was not what I wanted to do. Damn it. This was what I wanted to do. Accept demands. I'll take those 25, and we'll restart the coring process. There's not really much else we can do, unless the Irish suddenly decide I want to buy that, but I do doubt that. So let's have this army stay here. We'll go ahead and destroy that French little army, and we'll send these guys to destroy that, and then we'll probably just siege Dauphine and Avignon here, and hopefully win that way. We also have another smaller army here that we can destroy. So there we go. Not doing too shabbily still. Avignon, French army destroyed. If it runs through that, I will be pissed. Because it's annoying that I can't still do that. So yeah, there we go. We'll do this, and I think we'll place the 26,000 man army, the one who's currently dealing with the pretenders here, in Auvergne itself. That should be fairly. That should work out fairly well, I think. That is a very big French army. Win, move to Rouergue then. So they're actually going after this army here, which doesn't actually have a leader, but we can, I hope, sort that out, but we can't. We can get ourselves another leader, which I think we'll actually just do here. Cost me 50 military power, but I should be able to inflict some heavy losses here. Let's see, when it hit 17th September, my bad, I did get a very... Well, let's see how the losses actually pans out. We will be losing a lot more in this battle as well. Battle of Rouergue. 30,000 to 15,000, but that is due to the fact that I did slow down the time. But yeah, we did win that. Win in the sense that we really didn't. That's fine. We'll be able to destroy this small army here, but for now, retreat, reboot the army more or less. Then we'll try again. But yeah, the truce with the English is coming up pretty quickly, so we'll have to fight them again pretty soon as well. I can upgrade my military, and I will upgrade my military because of the fact that then we are on the same level as France. Combat list increased by 2, maneuver value by 25%. I can now use leather cannons and gallop cavalry, as well as build a conscription center. I guess what we'll do is just upgrade the units. It'll still be a little bit of a while before we hit anything. And I think we're just 3 points away, so the war will be over pretty soon. You guys are still militarist, and you'll be that for a decade. Good to... No! They're administrator now. That sucks. Potentially, I'll basically get screwed by... well, I could release Toulouse. Yeah, just Toulouse. Toulouse or Armagnac and hope that they are militarist, but I wouldn't count on that. So, what we'll probably do here is... I guess, annex Burgundy, annex Munster. Keep Scotland, as long as they still are militarist. We'll have to see what that Regis Council, hopefully... can sell something, but it seems like you have to call most things yourselves right now. Or yourself. We'll probably then instead fight Austria. I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll continue on War Against the French next time. Bye.